Okay, as some of you know, I did a video last fall called Rope Wrench Revelations. Basically, it was about my experience with the rope wrench and having a fall, but I didn't have multiple cameras and I didn't have my tripod at the time. Excuse me, so I'm going to do it over again, showing a few things. Now, one of the things that I did have initially was a tether that was probably about this long. So that's probably about a foot, maybe a bit more. So that was on here. And I guess it would have been about this long. And it was tied directly to the middle ring. Girth hitched on here, and then there was a single carabiner. I've since switched rigs. I also had a very loosely tied VT. 3 wraps, 3 braids, but it was way too long. So what I've done is I'm using armor press now, and I've shortened it. And now I have 2 different lengths for different ropes. This one's really short, about 23 inches, I guess, and I use that when I'm climbing 11 millimeter. And this one is, I think, about 25 inches. So what I do is I rig this up. Now this one here, I either climb an XT or a 4 wrap VT. So for this one, I'll tie the XT, which is just a little extra hitch around the leg. This Climbing Technologies beaner from Loop, the tree stuff. Works really well. I like it. I might buy another one actually. I like the rope. So, as you can see, that tends really nicely and it grabs right away. Now I do have a really short tether, as you can see. This is a Petzl. This one I think is the 15 centimeter one, or 17 centimeter one, but it roughly works out to about 6 inches. And I've taped here and here to make it really stiff, because it's already stiff in the middle. It's sewn 3 layer. It's actually rated 22 kN. Another important thing to do is here I have these little captive rubber captive things that actually hold the beaner in place from flopping around, because it's really important when you're tending this or when you're ascending. See how that goes up? You don't want your beaner to flop all over and get cross-loaded. So you can see that's pushing my beaner, or pushing the rope wrench up on top. It's nice and stiff. But if I were to fall, that grabs right away. So it's an immediate grab. Up. Runs easy. Grabs right away, which is what you want. So this is in the neutral position. Now when I fell, it was a combination of things. My pant in A popped out, popped off the line. And that was due more to bad form than anything. I was kind of just hauling my leg up quickly, and it popped out. I've since changed it so that when I'm climbing and I'm lifting my leg, I lift it up like this, kind of like a reverse bicycle pedal. And by lifting it up like this first and then down, that keeps the rope locked in here. Now if it's a really, really long ascent and I am worried about it coming out, then what I can do is I can simply back it up with a beaner. That prevents the cam from opening all the way and allowing the rope to escape. So there was that. There was the fact that my tether was too long, not stiff enough. And what happened was when I fell, the tether was probably wrapped around here, catching the rope wrench so it wouldn't engage. But as I fell, it was just a combination of a few things. Also, I didn't have my strap over my shoulder the right length, like my lanyard, so it was actually down around here, this level, when I fell, and there was no way I could grab it. So now I make sure that I have a bungee that attaches to the back of my Tree Motion saddle, and I'll get it. It's attached to my Tree Motion saddle here with a little microbiner, and it's quite short, so that when I'm wearing it, this goes over my shoulder and it clips right here on that loop, and it tens it up. And because it's very short, it keeps everything pretty much at chest height, almost face height, which is what I want. I don't want it tending down low, so it was a combination of tending too low, having a sloppy, too long tether, and having my panton pop out. So I've since alleviated all those things on my short tether, and you can see on this one, this rope wrench, that I have an even shorter tether than this one. And I do use this sometimes, and I really like it because it's quite stiff, but this is the one I use the most. So it's just a combination of things that you have to be careful if you're going to get into using the rope wrench. It is, in my opinion, probably the greatest innovation in tree climbing in the last 20 years. But you have to play it smart, and you have to play it safe. Double check everything. Double check double fishermen's if you have them. Test your knot a few feet off the ground, your hitch, before you climb. Make sure it grabs right away. Make sure you have a stiff tether. Dial in the right length. Make sure everything is locked in before you leave